of a sudden it just opens the fuck up and a dude's in there. Yeah, he's fucking ran. I'm like, what the fuck is this? And she's like, why are you like this right now? This is our one time we're out, and you're being a fucking asshole.
Ordered pizza on DoorDash, and they gave it to me without sauce or cheese.
What?
No,
there's pepperoni on there?
Yeah, there's just, I think I have a picture, and now my camera's crap, so it may look like there's cheese on it because it's yellow.
Okay.
It's stupid. It was the stupidest thing, but that's the way I found out that apparently Little Caesar's crust is sweet. I never tasted it before until when I only had the crust to eat.
Yeah, I think you're not wrong.
Which is weird. It threw me for a loop. Where did I send that to?
Well, just to let you know, Jacob, we started recording. Welcome to Sequel Podcast.
Thank you.
I'm Matt Bonta.
I'm Jacob Rossi.
And here we are discussing pizza.
And Damon's absent. So
right.
Here's the pizza.
Whoa.
I mean, there is cheese in the crust.
That is the most, so you got a stuffed crust cheese pizza.
That's how I do it.
Or this is the most insane thing.
Yeah.
You need to send me that picture. I'll add it to the podcast.
And obviously the pepperoni was just like falling off.
Which Little Caesars did you go to?
I don't know. I didn't go to it. I DoorDashed it.
Oh.
And I didn't look at the map to where it's at.
Probably whatever the closest one is.
Yeah, probably whatever.
So
whatever one's taking orders.
Which closest one is by you, where you were at? Where were you at?
Down by Meadowwood.
God, I wouldn't even know where the nearest Little Caesars is over there.
I live down there. There's a pretty good place, I think in Midtown. No, right by the Applebee's, I think. Right off Kitsky. Called Mr. Beast Burgers.
Mr.
Beast
Burgers?
Yes. Like the
Kitsky.
YouTuber. Yeah, I think it's off Kitsky.
You just said, before you said Kitsky, you said...
Near Applebee's.
Near Applebee's, okay.
Which is
there's
an
Applebee's over there. There's a burger place over there?
Yeah, I think that's where Mr. Beast Burgers is. Let's see. Yeah, and they have pretty good burger. It's like what you can get in like Venice, or not Venice.
Yes, Mr. fucking World Travel here. We're getting actual Italian pizza.
No, Venice Beach.
Okay.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say. Yeah,
from the old country.
Yeah, going full Italian. Yeah.
So you're here to talk about Aftershock.
Hell yeah.
But Damon's not here yet. He said he was going to be late. So we can go ahead and discuss some other things like...
The no cheese on my pizza.
I mean, that's a fun anecdote. We've already got through there. That was the cold open to this. But we could, so far I've talked to people about their experience on the movie that we made, Midnight Bloodshed.
Experiences.
Midnight Bloodshed. Midnight.
At least on the party nights, it was Midnight Bloodshed.
I don't know that anyone got high on the movie outside of maybe one person, but I'm not going to bring that up.
Yeah, just one person. No, a few.
A few?
Yeah,
you know some people?
I know some people.
Well,
more at the party. But...
Well, yeah, but not like on set.
Oh no, not on set.
Or prior to set.
I mean, I took a few edibles before going to set.
No, you didn't.
I did.
Well, you were lying.
No.
You were such a liar. When? Which set?
Let's see.
Because you were always the same. You were exactly how you are now.
Really?
Yes.
That's
on all those other ones.
Let's see. I didn't do it on the first time. What was the third time I was with Caden?
The first time you were with
him? Third. I took when we went to the forest. That was great when it was night.
Well, we've been to the forest multiple times.
Only once at night when I was there, right? I think so, yeah. I only went there at night once. Maybe twice, actually.
Were you here on the 13th?
Dude, I'm not good with days.
Well, Friday the 13th was the day that, like...
Oh, no, I don't think... I don't think I went to that one. Yeah, because you were super upsetty spaghetti that I wasn't going to be there.
Maybe.
Yeah.
I thought everyone was there, but like Nui. Nui was the only actual person on camera that we needed.
No, I don't think I was there.
So you only went out to the forest? No, you went out to the forest
a few times
with Damon and Gabby.
Yes.
And
that was the first time I went.
And then you were out in the forest when...
Actually, I really liked that day though.
That was a good day. That was one of the best days.
I mean,
it was chill.
It should have been like an hour, maybe 45 minutes, honestly. of shooting, but we're just having a blast being out there.
We
And it
did.
took
We
a
did
long
have a
time.
lot of fun.
Yeah. A lot of improv happening as well. At least I'm trying to deal with the sunset.
Vamp for me real quick.
Vamp.
Yes. Talk about that day with Gabby.
Oh yeah, it's a pretty fun day. I mean, like, we ripped the tent to shreds, like absolute shreds. And oh, what's that? Is that supposed to be behind me?
It's for your phone.
Oh.
Every time we set down our phones, it's a loud clunkety clunkety.
Oh, so that's what you heard. Oh, let's move that.
There you go. So, in
Very
case we get
pragmatic.
those all important phone calls and texts that we get.
That shit. Put your phone's on silent before the movie begins.
All right. So you're saying that you had some edibles. Now, when you had an edible, what was your edible?
I
Rice
don't.
Krispie treat.
I mean, the edibles I do now is Mike Tyson's Bites. Yeah, they're like little 10 milligram.
10 milligrams.
Yeah. I mean, the first time I had one of those, I took a clump and I just ate it because somebody just put it in my hand and I just gobbled it down, and I didn't realize it until I started leaving.
You get these at like the dispensary?
Yeah, like right up here at Mint. Yeah, but usually I just got.
I can hear that.
It's really loud pipes. Yeah.
Is it still windy out? That
I
thing's
mean,
banging?
I'm just judging by that tree
Yeah,
right
but do
there.
you
It's not
hear?
waving
Can you
that.
hear it?
No, I can't.
Oh, okay. I heard it earlier. I thought you were
Yeah.
asking, and I was like, oh no, I don't hear anything. Okay, we're good. We're good. The only nighttime in the forest that I can think that you were at was when Steve was there. Steve and Paul.
Yeah, I think that was the night. Yeah,
Is
when
that
we
the
set up the
only
tent.
time?
Yeah, no, not that was like
At night.
the first time.
At night.
Yeah.
That would have been one of the last times.
Dude, I'm not good with days. When was?
I think that was the
I
only
think-
time.
I mean, I didn't really mark the times I was doing it. I just had it on my desk, and I'm like, that'd be nice.
Yeah, but I've got a pretty good memory since I was there for all of them, and I know who was there when and whatnot.
Dude, I got the most terrible memory.
You weren't there. Oh no, okay. You were there when we killed Drew.
Almost everybody. Yeah, when you.
Yeah.
I don't know if I could say that or what. Spoiler
alert. It's
alerts.
fine. We won't discuss that.
Yeah.
No spoilers yet. Even though I said we killed Drew, it's fine.
I
know,
mean-
like I've been getting a lot of views on these spots. You know what? Before we start talking, I wanted to talk about this up front. I need to talk about it more often. I just wanted to thank anyone who listens, because lately we've been getting like between 50 and 100 views on these podcasts. I don't know if anyone makes it past the beginning. You know, they're like, oh, this isn't a video.
See, I'm telling you, you should make the videos and stuff like that. I think that would be more engaging.
Yeah, but this is more about like someone like in the car, someone at home, like working, cleaning the house.
I mean, I could just say for myself, whenever I'm listening to a podcast, I like to see the video too. And I have like a 3-monitor setup, so if I'm doing like playing like Gotham Knights that just came out.
Well, yeah. What if you're driving?
Well, then you don't have to look at your phone, but you can still hear the audio. So you,
Well, they link back. So, anyway, so, you know, I want to thank anyone who's been listening. Please listen. Please subscribe. Please check out all of our socials. Jacob over here is Tactical Bagel.
67, I think, right?
I don't think there's a number on there.
No, I think it's Tactical Bagel. I mean, I should know. I don't know why I don't know. I think it's Tactical Bagel.
But-
Yeah, Tactical Bagel 67.
But please keep listening to the whole thing. And if you don't want to bother with the video of this and like draining your phone's battery,
Plug it
go
in.
over to the Patreon. We have a Patreon, patreon.com/sequelproductions. There's a link in the description, and it will take you to the audio version. It's completely free. You do not have to pay for anything, and you can download it and you can stream it. And if you have any comments, go ahead and ask questions, leave comments, watch the other videos, watch my other movies, other podcasts. Maybe, you know, if you're listening to this, you're a friend of whoever's on the podcast. Like maybe you know Jacob, maybe you know Damon when he gets here. He said he was 5 minutes out, so he'll be here soon.
5 minutes out, 10 minutes ago.
So Damon's episodes usually get the most views. So Damon is like,
Well, he's been on a lot of them, hasn't he?
Like two.
Two? Really?
2 or 3. But well, one of them was scrubbed from the internet, so
Scrub.
so like that one doesn't count. That's a lost episode.
I don't think just deleting the video is considered scrubbing it.
I scrubbed the internet of all available copies. It no longer exists. So yes. So if your friends, family, whatever, listen, subscribe, share, so that we can get more views. And we're giving away masks signed by various cast members and myself. We've got 5 masks here, and we'll figure out how to give them away. Damon's been giving away, or has been doing like.
Put in the comments of the video, "Give me," and then send it to you.
Oh, speak of the devil. I can turn up his mic now.
Oh yeah. Well, you probably don't want to do that until he sits down, right?
Nah, that's fine.
Fucking matter.
I'm talking.
Where am I sitting?
No, right there.
Okay.
At the open mic.
Dutch Bros.
Well, he's got a bunch of shit that's making clinking noises on the table.
It's fine.
That's your phone pad. In case you need to lift up your phone and set it back down. Because it's like clunkety clunkety.
Slam that shit down. Oh, God.
What's up, Damon?
Fucking tired.
Arm day?
Arm and shoulders. I was asleep for like fucking 12 hours last night.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah. Like I got home from the gym from leg day, 2.5 hours. I eat my food, and I just fall asleep.
Sounds like the life.
Oh, dude, I was out, and I wake up and I'm all like, "What the fuck time was it? It's 9:30." I was like, "Fuck!" I was like, "That's 12 hours of sleep." I'm like, "God damn."
Yeah, I didn't wake up until like 12:10. And I got
12:10.
Yeah, 12:10, 12:20. Took a quick shower. Superman drilled it and got out the door. Bought Gotham Knights and downloaded it.
Oh, is that so far?
I bought it and I'm downloading it.
Oh, you always download.
I heard it was not that great.
Oh, really?
I mean,
Really?
Yeah, that's what I heard. And like I don't like how they're gonna treat the Court of Owls.
The Court of Owls.
Whatever.
No, that's what you said.
Oh, I thought you were like.
Well, remember, this is an audio medium. People need to understand what you're saying.
Oh well.
So enunciate, exaggerate.
No, the Court of Owls. I don't like how they're treating that whole group. It was supposed to be some like secret underground that controls Gotham City, but now it's more like a crime organization.
Almost like a crime syndicate?
Well, it technically was a crime syndicate, but it's like back to the. I don't know how to put it until you like actually watch the videos. It's like more upfront. It's not a secret agency. It's more of an active part of Gotham City that you can observe. So, which isn't very secretive.
Yeah, see, if you can observe it, it's not really secretive now, is it?
Yeah, exactly. But I don't know. That's just my first impressions of it, and I wish that they kept the Court of Owls kind of secret about the game. Like you find it out through playing the game that you don't know that there's going to be a Court of Owls.
Well, it's probably a selling point for the game, so people would buy it.
It's Batman. It's after the Arkham series. It's going to be a selling point regardless, and it was. I mean, there was supposed to be a fifth Arkham game, but I assume that's not what we're talking about here, right?
Oh, it doesn't matter. We're talking about whatever.
Fuck, I just showed up, dude.
Your time is limited.
Yeah.
How limited is your time?
I just gotta eat food and shower.
So that means
I have a good amount of time.
Okay, all right. So I was thinking we can do 2 episodes then.
2 episodes.
That way I can post one now and post one later instead of meeting like all the fucking time.
All right.
So, well, Jacob, Damon,
Shalom.
we all went to Aftershock. And we're here to tell the tales of Aftershock.
Oh, you guys were in the Slipknot mosh pit, right?
No.
I wasn't in the mosh pit, technically. Like, I wasn't in the regions where I think it would have
We'll get
been
there.
graded.
We'll get there.
Oh, yeah, okay.
Let's start from the beginning.
No, that'll be the teaser.
That'll
Me getting
be-
fucked up at Slipknot.
Dude, I got fucked up at Ghost Main.
I don't know who that is.
I got fucked up at Ice Nine Kills.
The first concert, Matt's fucking done. Dude, he was sitting by the TV in the VIP the rest of the day.
Yeah, I know, it killed me.
Dude, I got hit in the gut so many times at
killed
that
me.
first mosh we were in.
Ice Nine
and
Kills?
I'm just like queasy, and I'm like, I shouldn't have had so much beer.
Dude, they all got you in the middle of the pit.
Yeah, so I just kind of just stepped away, and I'm like, that's how I met some people I forgot I knew that he came from Reno to the Aftershock. Yeah, I'm like, hey, don't I know you? I'm like,
All right, so started out with me and Damon. We talked on the way up there, right? So
Yeah, we did a podcast on the way up there, too.
yeah, we did the podcast on the way up there. So from there, if you haven't listened to that podcast, check back probably the last episode. But me and Damon,
Damon and I.
however I want to say it.
yeah, you're the master of
Damon
linguistics
and myself,
earlier.
yeah, but like, I understand
enunciate.
how
This is an audio podcast.
I understand how grammar works, but the way real people talk, they say it like that, and really it comes down to meaning the same thing. Damon and myself,
I mean, nobody says
we get
too.
there.
They say court of owls.
You sound like you said core vowels when you said court of owls.
Whatever.
Towels.
We'll leave it as an exercise for the listener.
So, we stopped at a gas station, which was right around the corner.
Yeah, that was the one at Gold Ranch.
Actually,
Right.
I think I saw you guys driving up. Did you guys cut off a semi?
I don't think so. I don't know.
No,
Okay,
but
'cause
we
there
did
was a
make
guy
a
who cut-
legal
no.
U-turn.
We did do an illegal U-turn.
No, because there was on the way to Sacramento, there was hell of a lot of construction happening, and
Oh no, you know what we did do though?
No, yeah, like by Truckee, right? Where there's a hell of cones that all of a sudden merged over.
Oh,
the
yeah, yeah,
fucking
yeah,
one.
yeah.
That was bullshit.
Well, we were
Yeah.
on the
That-
wrong
it's
side
told
of
you.
the.
No.
you should. I mean, like if you're going to Sacramento, you might as well be in the travel lane, right?
No,
Right,
no. One of the it was one of the fat cones that was tipped on its side.
Yeah,
Oh.
and like it forced me over, and like I had like the semi was right here. I was like, "Fuck!" I had to pass this semi because the person behind was being a fucking dick and on that semi's ass. So that
okay.
might have been me.
Yeah, because
that you
I
might have
saw your car, and I'm like, is that Damon?
And dude, I had to fucking drop the gear and zoom up and get past it. Dude, it was a shit show.
Oh, it's a manual.
No, but I dropped it into the gear because I
Oh.
can go from an automatic to a manual with it, and so
While
I did
driving?
that to get while driving,
That's cool.
just so I can get a little extra little horsepower real quick to
And
fucking
we
get past it.
we got that on tape. So.
Oh yeah, it was on tape. Oh, I totally forgot. Dude, it was a fucking. I was pissed.
There's so many terrible drivers on that road. I mean, I'm just trying to stay in the leftmost lane, right?
And just
there's
chill.
so many people. Like somebody almost clipped the front right side of my car. Like actually, not just one person, like five
Multiple?
other people, and I'm doing like 85 down the fucking.
Dude, and not
road.
just that too, like the random old people in fucking Subarus chilling in the travel lane.
Subarus.
Dude, I don't know why. Every time it was a Subaru with an old person chilling in the fast lane, going like 65. I'm like, what the fuck are you doing? I'm like, get the fuck over.
And there's this like
Fuck.
Denali behind me that was trying to lick my tailpipe as I was like, doing 85, 90, and I'm like,
Just brake check.
well, that's what I did. I went 65. I was like,
I mean, so maybe you did see us do that then.
Yeah.
But like,
How
so
the
you
fuck
were like
get so
right
far
on our
ahead of you
ass.
then?
Yeah.
huh?
How we get so far ahead of you then?
Because we stopped at the gas station and then parked, and
Well,
you
maybe
were right on our ass.
because you have that.
then.
I don't know where your car is, but it looks like it's gray and
Yeah,
it's short,
little
right?
Nissan
And
Juke.
it's kind of like
Kind of wide.
fight, little
Fiat.
fight.
She a little fat. She biggie.
Yeah, she thick.
She thick.
With 2 Q's.
Q, that means C's?
No, nah, man, she's thick with a Q.
Fucking Christ, that's a new one.
That was a fucking weird.
Yeah, me and David stopped at the gas station. I think just to piss, right?
Oh yeah, we had to fucking pee. I had to pee really bad.
Meanwhile,
Well, I stopped in Colfax and Gold Run.
because when you got there, you
Colfax
had to go
and
take a shit.
Yeah, I didn't
Why
go
didn't
take
you
a
stop
shit.
at a gas station?
Because I didn't have to shit until I went into Sacramento. It's not like I could just turd in my hand and toss it out the window.
Why not throw the car behind you, hit their fucking windshield and splatter shit across their windshield?
Wipers!
I know, it's just like, was that corn?
That's it.
Fuck.
From there, we parked and hung out when you showed up.
Yeah.
Surprised that you showed up, like
Really?
right when we got there. at the
Yeah, I
same
saw
you
you
were
guys.
you were really close behind us when we
Yeah.
fucking pulled in.
Never imagined that you would be there like right at the same time or
No,
in the same
and
spot to park.
I
but
stopped
I
in
did
Colfax
say,
and
did
Gold
you
Run, and
use
I-
the the address that I gave you? Is
No.
that why you got there?
No, I just.
That's the first place.
It's kind of where the traffic was going.
So you followed it.
Yeah, Google Maps told me to go there, and then it was like, oh, this road's blocked. And I'm like, the only way I can turn is right. So, and everything was like right turns, and I got in there.
And we got in like what, 10:30, 11 o'clock?
I don't fucking remember.
Because they weren't letting people in yet, and it opened at 12.
No, yeah.
And
And
so
being general admission, I got in there first.
Yeah, you guys got in there fast as fuck. I was like, dude, VIP got fucked.
Yeah.
Well, because they had like 8 people to let them in, and we had like
2. And then they finally were like, okay, let's give them a third one now because they're VIP. And at this point, I'm like, I don't give a fuck, dude.
I don't think anyone was there to get there early, really.
no.
I mean, honestly, I probably could have left at 12 o'clock.
Well, unless you wanted to see the first.
I mean, I only
thing.
wanted to see Evanescence, Rob Zombie,
Zombie.
and Slipknot. Those were the 3 that I really wanted to see. And that Evanescence didn't start until 6.
So the headliners, Jacob.
Yeah.
Exactly.
You whore.
I wanted to see everybody else. I saw fucking like Iceland Kills, Nothing More, Ghost Main. Bitch.
I mean, I was there for the
a lot
mosh
of
pits too. That was
Dude.
pretty legit.
Those pits were fucking. Nothing More pits were insane. Like I got fucked up a couple. I got fucked up. Like my toes. Like I have a bruise on my toe because like I lost a shoe in a couple pits.
You lost the shit.
Yeah, my left shoe kept coming off in the pits. Like we were going and it would cut and like untie somehow and it's gone. And I'm like, fuck, where's my shoe? And I'm stuck in the
wanted
pit.
to mosh.
Oh yeah, didn't want to mosh. And like, it's funny because in the pits, like I love metal pits especially because people are fucking cool and nice. So if someone lost
nice.
because if someone loses their phone or their shoe or someone's on the ground, somebody will pick it the fuck up and hold it in the air.
Oh yeah, that's what
in
happened.
the middle of the
yeah,
pit
that's
to
what
let
happened.
you know, hey, I found your shit.
There's like this purple.
And nobody will touch them too. If you're in the middle of the pit holding stuff up, people will see it and nobody will touch you because they know, hey, someone's looking for that. Don't fuck with that person.
Okay.
And so if you're like, that's mine, you can literally walk to them without getting hit and grab your stuff, and that's that. And like, and metal pits are fucking dope. And somebody, especially if someone falls, they'll get picked up real fucking quick. Everybody like guard them real fast, get them up, and then start going again. Like metal pits are fucking awesome, and like I fucking love it.
I kept picking the same dude up in the Slipknot one. He kept falling in front of me, and I'm like, dude, you're gonna get your head squashed.
Oh, dude, that shit's serious too.
Yeah.
Like sometimes, like
No, it's terrible.
especially when you have those assholes that throw elbows or fucking do the high kicks.
High kicks.
You never seen that yet?
Is Jackie Chan in it?
Yeah, some
I don't know what a high
motherfuckers-
kick is,
yeah.
but they're like fucking kicking people. And
Yeah,
shit.
they'll fucking like bring their leg up like a fucking crescent moon and just start kicking in the middle of the pit. When I see that, I fuck them up. I targeted them. I'm like, bitch, fuck you. I'll just like I did to you when I ran into you and fucking bumped into you in the Iceland Kills one.
You did?
Yeah, you're like, you fucking bitch, because I went hella
you
hard
did.
into
Oh,
you.
yeah.
Yeah, I'll do that, but like 10 times worse to somebody. Like, I'll try to fucking toss them off.
You know, I kind of got on top of some people. It was weird because like I got pushed in the back and it was like kind of like tectonic plates almost. Like I just started going up on people and I'm like, what the fuck's happening?
Dude, it just happens like crazy.
Yeah, that's great.
Like moshes are fucking fun, but like the Ghostman one was insane. There's a dude dressed as Jesus
Oh yeah,
in the middle of the fucking
Did you
pit.
see the unicorns too?
Yeah, no, but the dude of Jesus,
And
it was
Santa
like,
Claus. And
oh, no, Santa Claus
Yeah,
at
Santa
Nothing
Claus is in
More
the
was
VIP.
fucking awesome though because like
Yeah.
they had him crowd surf and Nothing More into Santa crowd surfing all the way to the front, and even like the lead singer's like, what the fuck? He's like, what the fuck is this? He's like, fuck you, that's dope.
Did Jesus crowd surf?
No, Jesus did not crowd surf,
Oh,
but
that'd
he
be
was
great
like,
if he was just like that.
no, the best part about it was like he was like Ghostman is like, okay, split this shit up, split the wall up, like they do like a wall of death, and Jesus in the center just.
So wasn't that Moses?
Yeah, I don't know, but still, like,
Moses parting the Red Sea.
yeah, like Moses part of the Red Sea, he's just sitting there, like moving everybody away. And I was like, this is fucking funny. And like, I have a Snapchat video of me going like, is that fucking Pit Jesus?
Hey, Jesus. Yeah.
Oh, that's part of the second
That was
episode.
part of the second episode.
Oh,
We're gonna stop here for an ad break.
fucking Christ.
Damon is gonna tell us about his nutritional stuff. He's
I'm an ambassador for a company called Get Raw Nutrition. And it's just a company that pretty much has like your basic supplements that you want, such as like protein powder, EAAs, creatine. Like they have little snacks. They just made a new like a protein bar. It's not like a protein bar. It's like a health bar. It has a lot of like actually whole ingredients. It's very healthy, very good, not very protein focused. They're fucking delicious. I bought them and ate them all really quick.
Well, where can I get it?
Oh, you can get it? Oh, at getrawnutrition.com. I was like, what the fuck is happening?
I don't know. You just pointed at
I'm glad you knew what I wanted, though.
So
super freaking uninvolved.
it's
the
for the
disappointed stepdad.
gets the belt. No, daddy, no. But yeah, no. The company, the website's called Get Raw Nutrition, and
.com.
.com. Well, yeah, of course, you just literally type in Get Raw Nutrition on Google.
It could be an organization. It could be the government.
And
It's not
when they buy their stuff and they check out, they use your code
Which is Earl 10.
EARL
It's in the
10.
game.
That's what I was thinking. EA Sports.
It's in the game.
And if anybody uses it and they want a mask, we signed a bunch of masks from the movie, Jason masks, from the movie that we made. We will
Not
get it to
Git
you.
masks.
Just take a screenshot of your receipt that you use his code so that, like, Damon's a good guy, right? He doesn't want to work forever. He wants to start, he wants to be a proud
Bodybuilder.
sponsor. He wants to get paid by the people he wants to get paid by.
I fucking love the company. They're awesome.
So
How'd you get sponsored?
get a screenshot and
I can
send
tell
it.
you after this.
Find Damon Earl, find Jacob Rossi, find me, show us a screenshot. We'll get you a mask.
I
if
hang
you
out
want
at the
a
Walmart
mask.
between 6 and 7 p.m.
In the back.
in the back.
And that's it. Back to the show.
And like,
Got patches and everything on his robes.
no, he just.
Yeah, just
It
had
was
the-
very clean robe on us. I was surprised.
Yeah?
I thought he would
It
get
was like the
fucked
same
up.
costume we had for our Jesus and God's Salt.
With how expensive alcohol was there, I should have brought just a bottle of water to him then.
Here you go, Jesus. Give me wine.
All right, so we walked down to the field, the park, right?
Yeah.
And then Jacob, who was a general admission clown,
Clown.
got into this huge long ass line, but got in before we did because of what we said a second ago.
Yeah, how fast it was.
How many cases?
So me and Damon, we got in and we kind of just wandered around over to the VIP area. What did you do when you got in? Because
Well,
we didn't see you again until Ice Nine Kills.
no, I mean, I just got to feel the place. So I just walked to the far back, and I'm like, oh, there's the Jack stage.
And there's the stage and all
Cola
that.
stage was at the front. And then all I really cared was those two stages, honestly.
Dude,
'cause
same.
that's-
I was back and
yeah.
forth with those as well.
Yeah.
I didn't go to any other one.
I mean, when I was in the Evanescence, not mosh, but area, when she was performing, I just kind of watched Rob Zombie on the monitor because I knew I wasn't going to get into the
Anywhere to Rob Zombie, no, because like those headliners, like if you weren't fucking,
there.
Up front from the beginning.
You're
You weren't
fucked.
going to get in.
You
Yeah.
weren't
No.
gonna get in.
You're
So I decided to stay there from it. A lot of people decided to stay at the Evanescence stage, Jack's stage, while Rob Zombie was
So they
performing.
could be there for
Slipknot, yeah.
oh, Slipknot's the fucking best one.
Yeah.
They put
I mean,
on a
I
show.
still really like to have been at Rob Zombie's.
Zombie
And it
would've
looked
been
like he was getting a little bit pissed at the crowd, too.
You know,
He
like
was
I've
roasting
got
the crowd.
comments about Zombie. We'll get to Zombie.
Yeah.
Me and Damon went in. Damon saw some dude from a local band.
Yeah, here a preacher, a local band. We walked in. I looked to my right, and I was all like, "You're the fucking guitarist." And he's like, "Yeah, dude." He's like, "How's it going?" And I was like, "What the fuck?" And then we bullshitted for a little bit. I was like, "That's kind of crazy to run into you." And he's like, "Yeah, no, fucking chilling." Da 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 da. And then we fucked off, went to the VIP.
Yeah. Well, I wanted to get the merch that I wanted, like a T-shirt.
Oh, yeah.
Right
And they
up
had
front.
multiple merch stations.
They did.
Like, if you went to the far back, I'm not sure if they had the same merch, but there was less people in the merch line.
Well, we went to the
The
VIP,
VIP,
merch.
yeah. Oh,
So
yeah, that's right, you're
and I
posh.
at one point I did do a little walk around when Damon was doing his thing,
Dude, I was hopping back and forth.
and
through
I
shows.
was looking to see like where the big main merchandise tent was, and I didn't see the same thing that I got in there at all.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
Mm.
I remember it was.
but I did see some people wearing like a cool one that wasn't in VIP or over there. So they like you were saying, there had to have been multiple merchandise.
just chilling somewhere else.
Um,
I remember when you were buying that merch, I was trying to hook you up and give you a little bit of discount.
Right, you kept like flirting with the
With the
chick
girl- yeah,
because
'cause
it
the
wasn't
chick there-
working.
It was so funny. So we're in line, and I see her keep looking at me, and I'm all like, I might be able to help Matt out. Just give him a little bit of discount. Let's see if I can't pull some shit for him. And so the girls sitting there were kind of bullshitting, talking, asking and stuff. And I remember like the fucking the tablet
Tablet.
was fucking up. I was like, oh, so we can get it for free then.
Yeah,
she's
he
like-
kept saying that.
Just trying. I was hoping that she'd be like, oh no, but I can do this for you instead. And I was like, come on, hook us up. And Then some
I
dude
was
showed
just-
I
up.
think, well, I mean, because you look at the tablet and they just have the pictures there. So I don't think there would be an option outside of her just
No,
like
there is.
giving it to, is there really?
There's multiple options.
No,
Fucking things.
if I were there,
This
I'd
guy
have just
knows.
like, I used to be IT. Let me see the tablet and just like put in the discount.
Well, I think she was like,
That wasn't IT though.
she was like, oh, she just,
You
they
don't
just
have
pulled
to
it out
be,
of the
just-
freezer, I think. She was saying they just pulled it out of the freezer because it was overheating.
Yeah, because hot. This was so fucking hot, dude.
Oh yeah.
And well, after that though, Damon did get hooked up with
Drinks,
a
yeah.
drink.
Because we went to the bar, and I was all like, "Look at what I want." There's some weird like tequila, Red Bull, watermelon bullshit. And I was kind of like, "Ah, fuck it, I'll try it, whatever." And I was like, there's like two guys that are looking at me. They're like right in front, looking at me. And I was like, "No." I saw two girls to the left. It's like, "Yep." I went straight to them, and I'm all talking to them, bullshitting. And they're like, "Okay, what drink do you want?" I'm like, "Oh, can I get the weird like tequila watermelon? What the fuck that thing is?" And they're like, "Yeah, sure." I'm like, "Is it good though?" They're like, "It's all right." I'm like, "How much alcohol is in it?" It's like, "Not a whole lot." I'm like, "I don't know if I want to do that now." I'm just like, "Oh no, we'll help you out a little bit." I was like, "Oh really now?" Okay, say less. And they come back, they're like, "See, usually it's pregame a little bit." I'm like, "This is the only drink I'm having tonight." They're like, "Why?" I'm like, "I'm not paying $20 per fucking drink all
Dude,
night."
it's crazy.
You said that too.
Yeah, I did. I was like, "Fuck no, I'm not that rich."
Dude, I only spent $40 and I just started bumming drinks off of other people.
Dude, for real, it was outrageous. It was ridiculous. Like a beer was like what, like $10?
No,
I
12?
think 8 might have been.
It was
I think
like-
we saw like 8 for the cheapest, like a Coors
Yeah.
Light.
What's a fucking Coors Light? No,
Yeah.
I don't want piss water.
exactly. That's what it was. I had like 8 of those things and I still felt fine.
Fine.
Yeah, it was,
No, you were definitely buzzing.
No, I mean,
when
I
you
was
came
in a-
back.
No, I was in the good feeling, but I wasn't like dropping drunk and shit.
Yeah.
Like stumbling over myself, which I wanted to be at the concert, and
Like,
like,
it was too much money. You
and the rock star was like what $14, and they gave
it
me
was
it.
$14.
Yeah, and it was like full of ice. It was mostly
Oh
ice.
my!
They
Holy
put it
fuck!
in the-
They put
Yes.
in that much alcohol, and they gave, and most of it was like Coke, and I'm like, really, dude?
No, dude, mine fucking that drink was like mostly tequila with like a splash of Red Bull watermelon. I was like, this is pure tequila. I was like, I'm not complaining. They hooked me up, but I was like, fuck, that is just pure
Right.
tequila.
I was gonna get a drink too, but they didn't have the lemonade ready, so I ended up not getting any.
A guy
alcohol.
doesn't piss yet.
Yeah, so I just got. What did I get?
I don't fucking
Some
know.
water. I think I just got a water.
Pussy.
I know. And then from there, we saw that the Corey Taylor's son was playing.
And phenomenal. That like, he sounds just like his dad.
Like that would have been a good spot
What band
to
is
be.
he with?
Vended?
Oh, did I see that one?
They were at the Jack Daniels tent. Early on.
No.
I was trying to tell you to go over because we were right on the fence,
Yeah, launching them.
and you could have came up because there was no one there, and we could have like,
Bullshitted.
yeah,
Well,
we were hard to get a hold of.
Yeah, well, I knew other people there that were like, "Hey, you should come over here. We'll buy you a beer." I'm like,
Say
Fair
less.
enough.
Yeah.
Fair enough.
For a beer, I'll be right there.
yeah, yeah, because there's these dudes, and I was telling you guys about. Did I tell you about the army tent? I was hanging.
No,
out.
you texted me
Yeah, I
about the
texted
fucking
you.
pull-up bar. I was like,
Yeah.
I'm not going to the fucking pull-up
No,
bar.
because like there was a whole like congregation of people, and everybody was doing pull-ups, and then like I got pulled away, and I got more beer, and I'm like, dude, it's great, just do a pull-up, and then somebody will see you and they'll get you a beer.
Oh, what the fuck?
Yeah.
Is
I
that
know
what
that
we were
part.
doing that?
Well, I mean, I got a beer from it, but I'm assuming that if somebody
Who
else
else
was
would have
there,
done? They would have bought you a beer?
Yeah.
Well, say less. If you would have said that, I would have showed up to the pull-up bar. I was like, I'm not going to the fucking pull-up bar. I'm here to have fun at the concert, not to fucking work out. You know?
Oh, well, were there like chicks looking for like hot dudes to go over there doing the pull-up bar?
I mean, I went with 2 chicks, but I don't think they were like into me.
How did you get over there with 2 chicks?
Huh? I mean,
You
my
just talk, meet people.
Yeah, 'cause, like-
especially when you're in an actual concert venue with people around you, you talk to people.
I guess.
I mean, I
You
talked to
wouldn't
them
know.
about the Slipknot because that was the most exciting
We'll get
event
there.
that I wanted.
We'll get there.
Yeah,
We'll
well,
get there.
no, this was early
This is a
on that I
teaser
was
to
talking.
it.
Yeah, this is a teaser.
Okay.
I was talking to them about like, oh yeah, I'm definitely here for fucking Evanescence, Rob Zombie, and Slipknot, and I'm like, I really want to be at Slipknot because it's gonna be massive, and I'm gonna get a concussion, and it's gonna be great. And they're like, same. And I'm like, maybe I'll see you out there. I'm like, oh well, we could you
Probably
do-
not.
no, and I was like, well, we could see each other now, and I'm like, oh shit.
So just
You know,
stick with them is what they were kind of saying.
They were offering me a beer, so yeah.
So yeah, say less. I want fucking beers, okay?
And the whole night, I wasn't even actually wasted, which sucked because it was few and far between that I had. Like maybe I would have like 3 beers here.
Probably
and then
sweating it all out.
Dude, it was so fucking
Yeah.
hot.
No, I mean I figured that would be better for you, right? If you're sweating, there's more alcohol in your system or something like that. I don't know. I don't know how it works. I'm not a biologist. So I'm a mechanical engineer. They don't teach us that.
From
just
there we
counting.
went. I
that word
got
anymore.
something
Student.
to eat, and then when we were done eating, we walked over to the other side where the rail was and saw those chicks that were playing.
Oh, where that band was? That band was okay. Like,
The food. I just want to say this before you guys go on to the
I didn't
whole
buy any
band
food.
thing. The food was expensive, and I bought this like okay, technically
Didn't you
I
get
didn't buy it.
pizza?
I got $20 from another person, and it was no, I didn't get pizza. Not in this moment. You said we want to go linearly.
Yeah,
I got a
well, I
pizza. I got a
mean,
spicy pizza later in
Let's
the
try
day.
and hit all the tracks in order as best we can. If we diverge, that's fine.
Well, I got this pulled pork sandwich for $18, and it was just
$18.
yeah.
You
and it
probably
was
got the
just-
same one I did. Mine,
it
I
was
got
small.
mine with mac and cheese on it though.
You got mac and cheese? I didn't
Well,
get
no, it
anything.
was like a sandwich with mac and cheese.
Yeah, but we had a
brisket.
special vendor though, like a food truck.
No,
in
because
there.
when I was
I
out
didn't
wandering
get a
around
food
by
truck.
myself, it
There's
was the
another
same
one?
vendor on the other
Oh.
side. All
Oh,
those
okay.
same vendors were right on the other side, lined up.
Okay.
Yeah, I didn't go to the food truck. I went to the tent all the way in the back by the restrooms.
Okay,
Sandy
okay,
Huts.
okay.
No,
Yeah.
fuck, that was a.
It's in the back. I just say, and there was a dispensary back there. I think. Yeah.
What the fuck?
Yeah,
That would've
It,
been
it had this
convenient
like.
for all the potheads. I mean, why not?
It was
Why
great
not?
too because it was like it had this really cool entrance looking thing. And it was,
Looking thing.
yeah, I mean like it was like I don't know. It's not important to this.
Well,
story
no,
'cause I didn't
it's.
even go
I'm
in there.
glad that we had what we had because where we were at, we had like nice bathrooms,
They're AC'd.
AC.
And they
It was
came
like
with, like,
walking into
sunscreen.
a real bathroom with a sink. And I'd read online that people were just filling up water bottles in the sink because at one point
I don't know
it
if
was
I'll
a
trust
line.
Yeah.
There was a line for the water dispensers, and I think they ran out of water at a certain
They
point
did?
too.
How do you run out of water?
I don't know.
Didn't
I
they
don't
have a
know. I was
direct
just
line?
reading about it, but
I
I
have no
wasn't.
idea. That-
I wasn't standing in line to get water. I did it the one
I
time.
mean, there's a river right next to the park.
Just jump in there real quick.
Yeah.
Go for a little swim.
But and we had like there were like couches in there. We didn't get them at one point, but
I don't even want to hear about your VIP anymore because it's just like.
But as the-
James
well,
was like,
as-
I was standing the whole time.
as-
My legs and my
as the
feet were
day
hurting.
went on, though, it got just as packed in there as it was outside.
Yeah, but you had couches. You know what I
Yeah,
had? I had
but those
shoes.
people, those couch
Those are
people though,
comfortable
we
as
were
like
sitting on
I-
the ground. We were sitting on the ground because those people hit those couches and they don't move the entire time.
Sit on their lap. I would. I'd be like, oh yeah, I'm just too drunk. Sorry, unless you like it.
But when we were on the other
Not
side,
half
I
the people are
saw
sitting down.
No.
I saw you walking away from those chicks that were playing.
Which chicks? Oh yeah. The
And that's how I knew you were over there. I was trying to get a hold of you
Actually,
to
we
be
were
like,
like
we
the
were
most
going
amazing.
right out there next. So once their set was done and that crowd broke up,
Yeah, we went for
Ice Nine Kills
was
was
up
coming
next,
on
so I
next.
hopped in there.
yeah. I like that band. The lady band. I can't remember what it's called.
The
They
lady
had
band.
yeah. The
Yeah, because they weren't that good. And they're not that
No,
good
I
to
liked
remember.
it. I mean, I didn't
Then
really
why don't
like
you
it.
remember them?
I didn't really like the band that we went to. The
Ice
Ice
Nine
Nine
Kills?
Kills?
Yeah,
Holy.
I don't know.
Really?
I felt like they were
Blasphemy.
very derivative.
Derivative?
Yeah. You know, I'm taking a note from Matt and using more proper language.
I like
So, Alfred.
Is it
Quite indubitably.
Alexis? Alex is on fire. Alexis on fire.
I think
Fucking
that
no.
might be it. Let me see. I'll check that picture out.
But we headed over there as soon as that broke up, and Damon was wanted to hop the fence. I forget
Yeah.
why.
Wait.
Well, just I want to hop the fence to each one's, like each of the things could be faster. I can hop the fence, get right there.
Oh yeah.
But like then security thing and then more and more packed there, and I was all like, if I hop it and they fucking snag me, they're gonna kick me out. And I was like, I don't know if it's worth it.
So we headed over there, hit you up to come back. You came back. You gave me my money for your parking spot.
Plus some.
Like $5.
Yeah, $5.
Appreciate it because I didn't think I was ever going to see that money ever again.
I mean, like I told you, Lannister always pays his debts. So-
And then you show up with like a full beer, and you're like, "Oh, I'll be back.
Can
I
we
want
get
more
another
beer."
I was like, what the fuck? Get one right there.
No, because it was such a long walk. I downed it before I even got to there to get a new beer.
In his brain, he already calculated it. It's like, okay, I can get there like halfway. This will be halfway done.
Yeah.
So by the time you got back, you were pretty well buzzed, and
Buzz,
then I guess the show started for Ice Nine Kills.
Yeah.
Damon was ready to hit the pits. So as soon as the pit got started, I think you tapped him on the
Yeah,
shoulder.
I
Yeah,
told
you
him
tapped
that.
and told me that it was going. I was like, let's
It's
fucking
like
go.
I got pushed in the shoulder. I'm like, what the fuck? You want to start something, dude? And I'm like, oh, it's much.
You're like, let's go. I was like, Matt, take. I was like, we're going. And like that pit was good. It was a fun little pit. Like it wasn't super hard,
No, it was
but
just like
it was a good intro.
no. That
to,
was
like,
the one I
start
got
the day.
hit in the stomach at like 30 times.
Well, I forget you're fucking smaller than me though
Yeah,
too.
it
So
was
like
a little 4'2" guy.
a little gnome.
Yeah, a little cardinal. Please give me a chance in the mosh.
No, but like that pit wasn't too bad. It was pretty good.
And you pushed your way to the front at one point.
I did.
Yeah,
I
I did.
You're just like, "Peace,
I wasn't
bitches."
fucked up, I swear.
No. Yeah. I remember that because I'm like, why am I not closer? There's no moshes anymore, and I'm like, I can get closer, and I'm just like, hey, dude, yeah. Hey, I'm trying to get through, yeah. Just giving him thumbs up and everything.
That shit was fucking funny.
That's how I met Santa. Yeah, not at Ice 9.
Just by pushing
At
in
the
front of
Jack's.
another one.
Yeah.
Jack stand.
Yeah. I'm like, oh, you're fucking
We
Santa.
never
He's
got a
like,
picture
"Yeah,
with
damn
him.
Right.
We wanted to get a picture.
Dude,
with
I
him.
was all over the place. I barely had time to do anything because like I would hop through the VIP to get to the next stage.
Oh, yeah?
So I would cut through.
Yeah, because we had our VIP entrances, but like everyone was doing that, so it was crowded.
No, see the best part because I was
Getting
by
in.
myself though, so I would cut that line all the fucking time.
Well, eventually, because I wasn't with you. So
Well, no.
so after Ice 9, like I was sweating so fucking much. So fucking
Dude, it was
hot.
so
It was
hot.
hot.
It's
I just
fun.
wanted to go get something to drink.
I was in a tank top and shorts and it was hot as fuck, dude. I was sweating.
It was funny returning to Reno the next day, which is like
the
so
next
weird.
day or the day
Yeah.
after.
the next day.
He was there the next day, remember?
No, I didn't go to the second day because I was looking at it.
What?
No, I didn't go for the second day. I mean, there was only Kiss there, and it was later in the day, and I'm like, what am I gonna do?
Kiss
the
and didn't you want to see
Judas Priest was also there.
Lamb of God?
Lamb of God. I mean, those are the three headliners. And I was like, I mean, I've seen Lamb of God, and it was fun, but like, I didn't want to stay in Sacramento a second day, so I
And
actually
back
that
at night too and everything.
yeah,
Like-
I drove that night to Yuba, and because I wanted to get some pizza, and
Well, hold on. We'll get there.
oh yeah. I keep
I got
skipping.
questions.
Sorry.
Yeah, it's a way.
Linear timeline.
I was-
Haven't you watched Multiverse of Madness? There's no such
I
thing
was,
as linearity.
I was super fucking like hot, so I just wanted to get some water and relax, and I couldn't get away from the sun the entire time.
Nobody could.
Nobody.
I sat and watched the screen for like the rest of the time until Damon showed up. So at that point, I don't know what happened with you guys until Damon came over here. So whoever wants to go next, Damon, you jumped over to the other side and started just moshing on each side.
Yeah, I went to nothing. So next was nothing more, and that pit was fucking insane. On that side, the Jack side, it was dusty as fuck. When
Oh,
you were
yeah.
in the pits, it was so bad.
Dude, my nostrils after that was just like...
Dude, it was hard to breathe too. And
Yeah.
while you're sneakers, it just got dusty as fuck. And I was like, what the fuck, dude? And it's all coughing and everything like that. And I felt bad because one of the times I got shoved pretty hard. I wasn't in the pit, I was on the side. And I don't know if this kid, like, what was up with him. Like, I'm not sure if he was just tired or done, but I fucking... No, he was on the rail like this, and I full on got pushed into him. Fucking wham!
Squashed
Nailed this
him a
kid.
little bit.
And he gives this look. I'm like, look, dude, it's a fucking metal concert. Like, what are you gonna expect? Like, I'm sorry, I didn't mean to, but it fucking just happened. It is what it is.
You know, one of the things I saw is when people were crowd surfing or when people were sick, nobody... Like, the guards were keeping people away from going...
Over the rail. we're
Yeah,
crowd
over the
surfing,
rail. And,
which
like,
is so weird.
It's like, that's... I mean, what they usually do is let them come
No,
by and then
and
they'll
usually they'll
escort
walk-
them
yeah.
back. And or even if somebody was sick, they'll be like,
Yeah, they'll get
they'll
through
pick them up
and get 'em out of
usually
there.
the crowd will help them.
Yeah.
help with that, right? You know, grab them by the shoes or whatever, and then pull
Get
them
'em
over.
off.
But the guards at Jack's were dicks.
They just
they're
wouldn't run 'em over?
assholes, Yeah.
What the
Like, and especially during the crowd surfing, especially Slipknot.
No,
So we'll
yeah,
talk
yeah.
about that
Yeah.
later. Is
So he said nothing more.
Yeah, and that was insane. And like, there's this one chick. She had a fucking mouth guard in this
good plan.
pit.
Good plan.
And I was like, that's smart, but I'm all like, you were here to fuck someone up, though. If you come to a metal concert with a fucking mouth guard and you're in a pit, you are ready to fucking fuck someone up.
She's
for
like
sure.
5'3". If I
Dude,
saw
yeah,
that
she
lady-
was like 5'3", and like she was kind of a bigger girl too.
You didn't want someone like you fucking accidentally smashing
I don't
somebody.
throw elbows though. I just fucking
Accidentally,
bump.
accidentally.
I mean, the way you're supposed to. I mean, the way you're kind of supposed to mosh is just be like that.
Yeah, keep
right?
kinda
You're
bumping
not
into each
supposed
other,
to be like going
fucking
all, like,
throwing elbows and
gently
throwing kicks
fucking-
and shit.
Yeah.
Like, being that fucking asshole.
Yeah. So, but if I saw that lady, I would definitely be absolutely terrified because I'm not sure what she's
it was
planning.
insane. And then, and I felt bad too. So nothing more. This girl like tapped me on my shoulder. I looked at her. She's like, "Can you pick me up to crowd surf?" I was like, "Fuck yeah, come here." So me and this one dude picked her up, and we were like
This is where
halfway.
Damon gets
And this
canceled.
dude fucking like stops. He like just stops picking her up. And so we're halfway. My legs, I have my hand on her thigh like this, picking her up. So the dude fucking stops. So she goes forward. My hand slips up and accidentally hits like her crotch area.
Oh,
And I
no.
felt so bad. But she's in pants and everything. But it was full on just right there. And I was all like, oh shit. But I got up and crowd surfed. And I was like, yo. And she looked at me. She was smiling. She was fine. So I was like, I think you're good. I felt horrible for it.
She was like dropped her number
Well,
too.
we know, we know
call
everyone
me.
loves Damon.
Me getting free Dutch Bros today too.
Freaking punched her in the box. And that's,
Dude, I felt so bad because I'm like, I looked at the dude. I'm like, why? He's all like, oh, I slipped. I'm like, you slipped. It's like, shut the fuck up, dick. I was like, I hate you. Yeah, though, but that's like the only person that asked me to crowd surf, which is usually weird because like I've been on many like fucking metal shows. I always have like 2 or 3 fucking girls every time go like, can you pick me up, pick me up, pick me up?
dudes were using me as a ladder later in the day.
I would have punched him in the dick.
No, because they were just using me as my shoulder. And
Oh.
So I'm like,
when
and
you're-
you can't really
okay.
give much mechanical advantage when they're coming from the back,
Back.
and you're lifting like
No,
that.
honestly, at any metal
So-
show, I'm always like this, just in case some random motherfucker just comes out of nowhere.
Yeah.
So like, always keep your head on a fucking
I
swivel,
left
so you're
the
always
cowboy
ready.
hat.
You
There you dipped over to the next.
Yeah, I think nothing more was Ghostmane.
Ghostmane.
Ghostmane was fucking insane. So I got into the pit area. It wasn't really massive, but a huge pit off the bat. This area was kind of jumping and vibing. And it was fucking weird because he's like, hey, I'm sending a fucking body bag out. Nobody drop it. I'm like, why are you sending a fucking body bag? And I
Somebody
remember,
in
just wait. So it comes towards us, and I'm like, okay, cool. I'm holding it. I'm like, this is fucking actually kind of heavy. I'm like, what the fuck's in this thing? And all of a sudden, it just opens the fuck up, and a dude's in there. Yeah, it's fucking red. And I'm like, what the fuck is this?
Fucking amazing.
Dude, it was cool as shit. And I'm all like, you got balls to sit in a. It was a real body bag too, like the fucking thick plastic,
Oh, yeah.
black too.
Oh, when it was like 90
Dude, it was hot
outside.
as
Yeah,
fuck.
shit.
And I'm all like, how are you doing? I'm like, dude, you must be sweating balls in that thing, because it was. I was like, fuck that.
Sacrifice for the metal.
For real. And like even then he goes back away, and then Ghostmane's like, all right, so let's get this shit going. We're gonna pick this shit up. And that's when the pits started happening. And like
shit.
those pits were fucking hardcore. Like I've been in some metal shows, but those pits were fucking different. And like people were fucking just going mass crowds, pit Jesus guiding everybody.
Jesus.
Dude. And like it went hard. And like I lost a shoe. And like fucking, I remember like I lost my shoe. I ran in the pit like 2 laps trying to find this fucking shoe. And I was like, where the fuck is my shoe? I'm looking down, I'm bumping into people, like, where the fuck is it? And all I see is my shoe. I'm like, my shoe! And I fucking run, I snag it. I was like, got you, bitch. And I go up to the side to put it back on. I get it like halfway on, and some dude's like, get back in there. And he shoves me in. And so I'm like stumbling almost with my shoe on my fucking, like half on my foot, in my hands. I'm like 1 foot fucking jumping in the pit. I said, fuck this. I took my shoe off, ran in my pit with the shoe in my hand, bumping into people.
Clobbering people with the shoe.
And
Like, get out of my way.
Dude, I was like, fuck. And I finally got out and I got it back on. I was like, holy shit, dude. And like one girl that was in the pit, she started getting escorted out. She was shaking like this and shit.
I think I was in that. Yeah.
And Ghostmane?
I don't know the bands I was at because I wasn't looking at the schedule. I was just
Well, I mean,
like
look,
wandering.
If there was one
It's
playing, it was
yeah.
probably, and you were there.
Yeah.
It's probably what
So
it was.
yeah, I think I was there. I wasn't
And,
really
like-
there for the band. I was there just to get fucked up.
Dude, that pit was
Because
insane.
I didn't like any of the bands prior to Evanescence or to any of the headliners. I didn't really like the music. So
I was all about it.
I was more about the vibe.
Well, look, I was disappointed when Ice Nine didn't play. Thank God it's Friday. Would have
That's
been
a
nice.
long.
Yeah.
It's a long song.
It's a long song. It would have been nice though, since we just made the Friday the 13th.
You should have
movie.
grabbed the mask and had them sign it too. That'd be
Just yeet it on the fucking stage.
Yeah, make them do the soundtrack.
Like chucking it.
Yeah.
nah, like.
But you got fucked up at that one, right?
Yeah, because, like, cool, while in the pit, while running without my shoe, somebody stomped on my fucking foot that had no shoe. And, like, my foot instantly was hurting. I can barely walk on it. And I was like, fuck, that hurt a lot. And I'm all like, yeah, I'm pretty much tapped out. Because at that point, after every other show, like, there's no way to really get in to the good spots unless you, like, really fight your way through.
Building.
And so I was kind of like, yeah, fuck that. And then, like, the rest of the night, my foot was nonstop hurting. And, like, the next day, I could barely walk on it. And, like, even right now, it's still bruised. Like, my nail on, like, the toe left of the big toe is fucking
Second.
bruised.
You can move them independently.
Oh, yeah, I can
right?
move them, yeah.
Okay.
But, like, it's the nail itself is bruised. Like, you can see the bruising.
Ooh.
And I was all like, damn, I got
Maybe that's blood.
well, yeah, it's
Well,
blood.
that's what a
No
bruise
shit.
is.
Well, no, I mean blood pooling
That's what a bruise is.
until like the nail comes off.
Well, the nail's not dead, though. Like, you
He's
can
gonna show me his
yeah,
nail.
you can
Oh,
see.
shit.
Like, it's
Yeah.
not dead.
That I think that's blood.
No shit, it's blood.
No,
I think
not like a bruise, but actual blood. So once the toenail grows far enough,
Oh,
it'll be crusted
There's a blood
underneath
pool
it.
between the skin layer.
Yeah,
and the
that's what
toenail.
I'm saying.
That's what he's
Oh,
saying.
okay, I was saying. But yeah, no,
Actual blood, not like
Well, what's not actual blood?
hematoma or whatever it is.
Hematoma.
Hematoma.
Hemoglobin.
You know, whatever they say in the movies,
What?
in TV shows, where
Cardiac
someone's
arrest?
like bruised and shit like that. It's like, oh, there's a cerebral hematoma.
got their ass beat.
Girl's all fucked up.
You got knocked the fuck out.
Fucking Dr. House comes near and like, oh, he's like, that guy got fucked up.
Imagine. But dude, yeah, no, that shit was insane.
And then he
Like-
just came and chilled with me the rest of the night.
Because I was fucking hurting. Dude, and like, it's funny because like, I went to the restroom, like, just take a piss. I saw myself in the mirror.
What else would you go to the restroom? Oh, never mind.
Cocaine. No.
Was there? No, I don't think.
Dude, you can't use cocaine everywhere.
No, I mean, I didn't see anybody with anything.
Well, because you didn't look hard enough.
I mean, I wasn't looking for it, but
Well, exactly. But
you know,
still...
sometimes you just notice somebody going, they got a little
Yeah,
bit
real
of booger
quick.
sugar right by their nostril. Yeah.
But like, I went to the restroom and I looked in the mirror and like, I had fucking scratches and bruises and marks all over my fucking body. I was wearing a tank top, and like, I was like fucked up.
Yeah,
like,
no, he did look fucked up.
I was fucked up. I was like, you could tell like I was in those pits, could hurt. And I was fucking people up
Bust out
too.
that neosporin. Just
Dude, no, it was bad. Like, I had scratch marks on my back right here and shit. Like, it looked like in a fight almost. I was like, okay, let's go. It's good fucking pits.
fight with Wolverine if you're getting scratches.
Dude, I don't know. Some of those girls in Ghostbane had fucking nails, and I'm all like, how many of those nails broke?
Was it the chick with like she was like short black long hair with purple nails?
I don't know, dude.
Because like she was, I'm like I'm staying away from that chick because she's like scratching the fuck out of people and I'm like what the hell are you doing? Yeah, because she tapped me on the shoulder, but she tapped me near my neck and I'm like Jesus Christ, is that fucking Freddy Krueger behind me?
Dude, no. Like, some of those girls at Ghostbane wearing like jewelry that's hanging low too and shit.
Really?
Dude, yeah, like the earrings, like the fucking low earrings with like the crosses and shit and like connecting to other parts. And I'm all like,
They're just
have you guys
asking
not
for
been
that
to a
to
show
be done.
before?
Yeah, it's gonna.
I'm
get
like-
ripped out.
Risk it getting ripped.
Yeah.
Oh, imagine your shit getting ripped out of your ears like that too.
That's so
I don't
metal.
know, everyone seemed
Bruh.
pretty cool and friendly. Did you have any incidences where people got like,
Asshole-ish?
yeah?
When you punch somebody in the box, yeah.
No, she was cool. She smiled. No, no, but like honestly, not really. I had one dude offer me weed, and I was like, no, dude, that's kind of random.
Yeah,
And it,
I
like-
just wouldn't take that.
Oh yeah, I was like, I'm good. He's like, you sure, man? I'm like, yeah, I'm fine. Like, I'm good. I'm chilling, dude. No, thank you. And like, but no, I did have this one dude. Oh my fucking god. He was like, protect my wife, and I was all like,
Oh,
what?
really? I didn't hear this story.
I know. I totally forgot about this story.
Protect.
Dude, he's all like, this is my wife. Protect her, because I'm a big fucking dude.
You know, like in
Well,
Skyrim
did he
when
like
you get a
dip
mission.
somewhere? Or?
No, he was there still. And like he was drunk as shit. You can tell he's all like hanging on his wife and shit. And she's like, "Why are you like this?"
Exactly like that.
Exactly like that too. And I'm just like, "What the fuck is going on with this dude?" And he's like, "So who are you here for?" And I was like, a bunch of bands. Like, you know, it's Aftershock, all the bands." He's like, "Yeah, man, same." And I'm like, "What the fuck are you talking about?" And he's like, "Protect my wife," and like he's sitting there hanging over, like grabbing her boobs and shit too. I'm like, we're in the middle of a concert. She's like, "Stop!" And like fucking like, and she's like, "Why are you like this right now? This is our one time we're out, and you're being a fucking asshole." And he's all like, "Yeah, we have 6 kids." And I'm all like, "What the
He doesn't even acknowledge.
dude?"
He's just
like,
telling his little life
pretty much.
story.
And I'm like, okay. I'm like, this is random as fuck. I'm like, I'm gonna get the fuck out of this
You're
situation.
like, oh, look at that, a better place to be. I'm
No.
gonna go over
I
there.
was like, oh shit, my man, what's up, dude? I took off into the crowd. I was
He's
like,
like, hey, I chartered you to protect my wife.
it was so random as fuck. I was like, okay. I'm like, don't have to do that bullshit no more, because that was just fucking random.
Did you see the chicks that like just were walking around without tops?
Yeah,
Yeah, but there were so many.
No, yeah, I was following this dude for a bit of time that had this sign that said, for like, free the nips or something like that, and all these chicks are just lifting up their shirt. I'm like, this is a guy to be with. So,
This guy fucks.
and so, no, he was like, he wasn't a guy who fucks. Let's just say that he didn't look like
He
that.
didn't fuck, but he had it on his sign.
Yeah, but there was a lot of chicks just like, woo, and he had beads and everything. He was like, here, you can have it, equal transaction, right?
Show me your tits, you get some beads.
No, I never understood that whole thing, but I don't complain. I mean, I get to see free boobs, and I don't have to hold up the sign. Basically, I was like a coyote, basically.
I was on the side a little bit distance
And
away,
I'm like,
watching the
woo,
prey.
boobs, woo. And then there's chicks there with like stars.
Yeah, like
stars on the-
pasties.
yeah,
Pasties,
pasties on their
pasties.
nipples. And then it's funny because some of them were like, woo. Like pulled it up, and there's some guy or some lady. I don't know if it was later in the day. The sun was still out. Who was like on stilts, and yeah, there was this lady on stilts, and she was like wearing like a what is that, corset?
Corset.
Yeah, corset, and she had like a pouches on the side with like Jack, vodka, and stuff like that. And people would go up to her and be like, hand her money or something like that, and she would turn them around, right, put them right up against her hips, pull their heads up, open their mouth, like pour drinks, and just slap the shit out of them. No. What she would do first is like she would pull up their shirt, slap their stomach. Slap their stomach, and if they had any hair there, pull it.
Oh!
Slap their chest, pull the hair, then slap them, or whatever order she wanted to go in. It was there was no rules to it. And
It's no weird dominatrix.
oh, that was only for the men. The women were treated much nicer.
Well, no shit.
But what the women would have was the whole drinking thing.
Yeah.
The pour like booze on their boobs or something like that. So, and that was great. And so I stood there for like 10 minutes watching all this. And it's funny because I heard this dude scream, and I'm like, oh, there's going to be a fight. Fucking, I run over there. And then it wasn't a fight. It was just some guy losing his manhood.
Like some chick. Death by Snoo Snoo.
Yeah. And I'm like, oh, that's fucking brutal. Do it again.
Do it again. Bro, fuck that.
It was great. And apparently she's like a chick that goes there. I didn't do it because like I'm not very,
So
masochistic.
that's her thing, is what you're saying?
Yeah, she goes
Chill.
to like festivals, and she's like there on stilts. I'm assuming the stilts is so she has them so she doesn't have to bring a ladder, because some of the people there are pretty tall. And
Well,
it's
dude,
right
honestly,
about it.
with me, especially in front of people, like, I ruin shows for people. I know I do because how tall I am. I try to help out.
No, that's the reason I went to the front of the stage, because you're tall ass in
Yeah,
front of me.
And that's like, I feel bad because I've been to concerts before. I remember one time it was a highly suspect concert. There was a girl behind me, and I can kind of see the corner of her doing this. And the show hasn't started yet, so I was all like, "Get in front of me, please." And she's like, "Are you sure?" I'm like, "Yes, I'm taller than you. Get in front of me. Enjoy the fucking show. You paid money to see this too. I'm not gonna ruin this show because of my tall ass in front of you." I'm like, I'm not a fucking asshole. I can be, but I'm not really.
There's so many nice people there, especially I know I keep talking about the Slipknot mosh,
No,
but
it's
like
your
mosh,
turn.
though.
Yeah.
Tell us about what you did.
I mean I'm gonna talk about
Okay.
Slipknot mosh because that was much of my experience there, because I did a little bit of mosh, got hit in the tummy a bit, hit in the
Lost
head.
some hair.
Yeah,
Sounds like
balding.
you got more experience out of the show than me and Damon did.
Really? I
I had a lot of experience.
I was
First
just
off,
wandering, and
Did
like
you get your ticket secondhand?
no, so I bought it about a week or two after I told you I was not going to go. And what sucks is I bought $300 for 2 days, but I didn't do the 2 days. And the tickets that I saw, I think it was like $212 or something like that for a single day, or maybe it was like 100 something. And I know there's this guy Larry that actually was Larry.
The cable guy.
Yeah, Larry the cable guy. No, that was one of my friends, my uncle's friends, and he bought his tickets through the Facebook Marketplace for like $98 or something like that.
What?
And I'm like, dude, I should have just waited.
Well, on Reddit, people were like, "Hey, I can't go. This is what I'm asking. You know, but we can negotiate."
Dude, I should have done that because
Give me $20 and a dick pic.
be like, is that a Vienna sausage? Just fucking close your Reddit account and be like, fucking crying. It's like, I want a dick pic, not a pot roast.
Send a mac and cheese
That's
photo.
weird. Does that even make sense?
I don't know. I just
like no, there's something there. I don't know if pot roast is the right thing, but there's definitely
no.
something.
I was
there.
thinking like this like goulash or something like that. I don't fucking know.
Goulash?
It's like this thing my uncle makes. It's like full of like little like he dices sausages, and it's like absolutely fucking amazing. I don't know what he calls it, but it's that's what I'm
Goulash
thinking.
is not
I don't know. I'm
wrong.
not a cook.
Is there like pasta in it?
No.
Is it-
Is that what goulash is?
I believe
fucking know.
goulash is kind of like all the leftovers thrown together.
So it could literally be anything.
I believe.
It's
So.
yeah, it's
That's
like
a
that
good
one
one.
Korean dish.
But I think like you got some pasta and you got some, you know, meat and shit that's left over. You just throw it all together, make kind of like a goulash.
it's just fucking everything.
Start adding shit together.
So then how did you get your tickets on the Facebook Marketplace?
No, I went to their official website.
Okay, so you just got them reg.
Yeah, regularly.
Are we going
I
next
guess
year all
Johnny.
4 days?
You know, I was at this concert before that concert.
Have they announced next year's lineup?
Not that I know.
Oh, did you guys go to the near the ATMs? There was this lady who was had this like QR code, and she looked official enough. She might not have been official, but if you scanned it, you had a chance to win free. I think it was free tickets and like a guitar signed by every member that was there at Aftershock.
No, what the
I
fuck?
didn't see that.
Yeah, I think I deleted it.
I mean, Damon obviously never went beyond that VIP line to get in and across. But I mean, I
There's
went
a
out,
huge-
I
general
walked
admission
around a
is
little
the
bit,
shit.
but then made it back over.
As far as VIP is concerned, it sounds like Weenie Hut Jr. You got to get into the general admissions because there's a bunch more
I'm
people.
thinking definitely
Well, no shit.
if I do ever go again,
Yeah.
general admission, because it was.
You say that, but you
lose-
only lasted one concert.
I know. That's what I'm saying. Like, that's
Well, there were park
that's fine.
benches because it is a park.
Yeah, probably always taken by somebody though.
No, not all the time.
Really?
And there's people like picnicking.
Yes, I saw that. I
Yeah,
saw
that was
people
random
picnicking.
shit.
I'm like, I was like half tempted. I think I
They're
sat
like,
with
what's
one person.
going on here?
No, I tried to buddy up to one person. I'm like, cause I want to lay down, but I don't want to lay down on the gross grass. It's probably got spit and shit
Oh,
all
so
over.
you somebody with a blanket?
Yeah, somebody with a blanket. I was like, "Hey, are you here to see Slipknot?" And fucking, we talked a little bit, and I sat, and I'm like, "You mind if I sit here?" And I just sat there. I didn't care about her, like, fucking their response because it was like a duo. Like, I wasn't trying to do anything except like sit down onto their like little plushy, like inflatable pillow because I was like just kind of tired.
Jacob puts his head down and falls asleep on their pillow. He's snoring next to them.
No, I
was
never
like-
got the chance. I never got the chance. And they're like, "Hey, you know," they're like, "Hey, I know this one band. I don't remember what band they were talking about because I wasn't really interested in their conversation. I was more interested in like actually laying my head down. Like, hey, I think this band's up. You should go see them." And I'm like, "No, I'll just sit here." And I was like, and they're like, "Yeah, I think you should go see them." And I'm like, "Oh, I see what you're saying."
Get the fuck out of here.
And I'm like, "Oh yeah." Before there's no fights, I was like, "Yeah." I was like, "Yeah, I love that band." I'm like, "I don't know that band," so I just fucking fucked off.
Christ.
Sounds like something you would do, Jacob.
Yeah, dude. When I get drunk, I get there's no
You're
filter.
saying you weren't drunk though.
Okay, when I get buzzed.
Okay, listen.
No, I wasn't drunk at the beginning, but like
At the beginning.
no, like when you were saying when I was coming back with a beer, and I'm like, I need another one. You know, I wasn't drunk.
You
then,
were
but, like,
buzzing.
but by Rob Zombie, or actually by Evanescence, because I really want to get drunk by Evanescence.
So
before the
after
band.
Ice Nine Kills, what happened to you?
I don't remember what band's playing. I didn't really
Well,
care
after
for any
we
of the bands.
split up, did you just go on to the other side?
No, I met up with two other people I knew were going to be there. A third person I just met. They were in a group. What are the name? Kaufman, Larry, and the third guy I can't remember his name.
John Stamos?
He was a mechanical engineer at UNR as well, and I'm like, hey, that's pretty cool because that's what I'm going for. So we just hung out for a bit. I hung out with them at the pull-up bar. That's how I got led away by other people. And well, it wasn't directly after that, but yeah, we hung out for a bit. We went to a couple moshes. They're like, Killswitch Engage, I believe, was there, and they wanted to see that. But they were at the very back, and I'm like, that's
There's
boring.
no
That's
fun like back when you're back there.
yeah,
It's
and they
fucking
want to be in the
stupid.
back, and I'm like, I understand. They're like, that's their thing.
Because
They're like in their
Killswitch
late
Engage.
30s.
They were like right before Evanescence on that one stage, correct? On the Jack stage, I think.
Yes.
Yeah, they were on the
Because
Jack
then it was
stage.
Stone
Yeah.
Temple Pilots.
And then it was
Zombie.
Evanescence. Evanescence,
Killswitch Engage
Zombie.
and Evanescence.
What was it?
Killswitch, Stone Temple, Evanescence, Rob Zombie, Slipknot.
Yeah, I know Evanescence
In
and
case-
Slipknot were on
For
Jackson.
people who can't see
Yeah.
what I'm doing, it's like
Colas.
right, left, right, left.
And
Yeah,
then-
but honestly, at that point, you get to stay at one stage, and that's it.
yeah.
So,
So I hung out with them a bit. Then you're like texting me, and then I got $45. So then I'm like, I still have to pay you because I don't want to have that out, you know. And I told you I always pay my debts.
meanwhile, you're hitting us both up for $25.
Yeah, because I didn't have money yet.
Didn't have money yet, you know? It's all good.
And it's crazy what you can get away with just acting like everybody's buddy.
Oh man,
I got free beer, free pizza, like I was alluding to earlier.
you said it was good pizza.
It was alright.
I would like to have gotten pizza.
It was a spicy pizza. I mean, I'm not into spiciness, so you know, it was. That's why I think it was alright. The cheese was pretty good. I think it was like a blended cheese.
So any other incidences?
Uh,
Apparently, you met some chick that you banged.
no. So what happened at the end of that night? She lived with her grandparents.
Okay.
And it was kind of weird.
And now you live with her grandparents.
yeah. I actually live in Sacramento now. I drove all the way out here for the podcast, and I don't know. It was a mix of being like still kind of drunk and me actually having a pragmatic mind. I'm like, and they were awake the entire time, and I only had one kind of intention, and I'm like, there's definitely no way I'm gonna fuck while her grandparents are awake in the next room. And
But you would have if she was like.
if I was drunk enough.
Well, no, that's
If
not what
I-
I'm saying. Like, you thought she was hot.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, she was pretty hot. She was like a mix between like Zoe Deschanel and Billie Eilish.
And
she was-
Billy Bob Thornton.
Billy Bob Thornton. Yeah. So-
Billie Eilish.
yeah.
Maybe it was Billie Eilish.
Yeah, she lives with her grandparents.
I mean, she's only like.
She's my age, I think.
No, she's like real young.
Let's see.
As we both. I'll do it. I'll check. You tell me about what happened.
No, that's it. And I'm like, yeah, this is kind of.
So you stayed with her?
No, that night it was like
20.
actually that morning, I left to Yuba, because there's this pizza place called, I think it's Yuba. It might have been called Roseville. I don't remember. There's this place called Shakey's Pizza Parlor. There used to be a Shakey's in Reno.
Yeah.
No longer, and the closest one is in California.
Mm-hmm.
And every time I go to California now, I always get like 2 large Italians.
Shakey's.
Yeah, I always get 2 extra large Italian pizzas, and 1 extra large pepperoni for like my family because they really like Shakey's, and so.
So you did stay with her?
No, I was there for like 15 minutes maybe,
Oh, and then you left.
and then I left.
Not worth it.
Well, so tell us.
Her grandparents were fucking awake.
So?
I don't. See, I'm not.
You'll never see her again.
I'm not into that kinky shit like you.
No, I'm not saying it's kinky. So you guys
I'm not trying to get their grandparents in with like their teeth out and be like, "Hey, stop that racket."
That's why you keep her.
And be like, "Oh, sorry,
they
grandma.
join in
I'm
with
just
you.
Sorry, Gam Gam.
Yeah.
Sorry, Gam Gam. No.
What them gums do?
Hey, dude, I had a couple times some questionable experiences, but still, like,
What?
well,
I don't know if you're talking on their behalf or your behalf.
Well, okay. Well, once I was with a girl.
Damon's got stories.
I do.
Oh,
No, we were like, I was with a girl, and like, this is back in like high school, and we were talking, and she's like, she wanted to fuck. I'm like, her parents. We're in the living room, and her parents were like in the bedroom, like, it's like literally like down the hall, it's like right there.
Just a blanket situation.
Do not mean that. There was no blanket. It was just going at it, and I was all like, "This is fucking sketch, dude." And once his dad sees it, I'm running out this fucking door, pants down, and everything.
Yes.
Dude, I'm dipping, and like never caught it, but still, I was all like, I looked at her, I'm all like, "Why
You're
are you?"
getting married, right?
Dude, I was like, "Why?" At the point, I was all like, "Why the fuck did I do that?" I'm like, "Fucking high school hormone bullshit." It's like,
yeah. I don't
What was this at nighttime? I'm assuming.
no shit. I'm like, what, like early morning, midday? No, it's nighttime.
Well, you
Dad
never
comes
know.
in for
dude. You
coffee.
never know. Like you're a teenager.
Fucking mid
With a
coffee
chick, it
pouring,
doesn't really
there's
matter.
coffee spilling over, and be like, Boy, what the fuck you doing?
As I'm balls deep in his daughter.
You're going,
Cucking it out in the kitchen.
She yells, "Daddy!"
cucking in the kitchen.
Cucking in the kitchen.
Yeah, he yells, "Daddy!" Be like, "Yes,
Damon's
sweetie."
Just sitting like, oh. Not the right time. Oh God.
Nah, see, I'm not into that that kind of shit. So,
Hey man, it's just risk versus reward.
not too much.
So
reward.
then, I guess, just tell us about your Slipknot then, right?
I mean, there's much more that happened before.
Okay, well, then go on.
Because we're skipping like hours at that point.
Well, look, me and Damon were just chilling, right? He did his 2 pits. We left
More
you at
than
Ice
2.
Nine Kills. Did you do more than 2?
Yeah, with Pits with Iceland kills, nothing more. Ghost Main.
Okay, well,
That's
2 after.
That's 3, and also
after
hopping
we
in and
left.
out of those pits. Those pits are fucking. Oh.
So you were at Evanescence.
Yeah, I got there before it was like 6:25. I was sitting on the park bench because I got hit in the tummy too much.
His tum-tums was upset.
Yeah, and I'm like, so I got some Gatorade and water. No, Powerade, because they didn't have Gatorade.
Yeah, they didn't have Gatorade. They had Powerade.
Yeah, Powerade and water.
It didn't help.
Free
me
water.
any.
No, the water helped. The Gatorade, not so much. I don't know why. Maybe it was just a factor of time since I drank the Powerade first. But right as Evanescence, maybe 10 to 15 minutes before they started, I'm like, I need to get a good space because Evanescence. I mean, I was up by the park benches and I could see because there's some slight elevation. I could see it was getting fucking packed, and there was no. And as I entered, I noticed that nobody was budging. Nobody, giving the little tap and thumbs up, that didn't really do anything.
No,
so
nobody's a fuck at that point.
Yeah, and there's no way of getting in the center. I mean, it was super dense. Even if you wanted to, even if the people in front of you were willing to let you in, there was no way you're gonna get in.
Any farther.
Yeah,
you're fucked.
unless you wanted to be busted nuts with somebody. And
Busted nuts.
Yeah, that's the only way you're gonna enjoy it. So I was off to the side. But I got to see Evanescence. Fucking lit. It was Evanescence, My Chemical Romance. Let's see, and a bunch of Korn. Radiohead. That's my childhood right there. And so just to see Evanescence live, I didn't experience Slipknot or Rob Zombie until I was in high school, middle school.
You mean you didn't listen to him?
Yeah,
No, I wasn't really exposed to him. I mean, Eric. Eric listened to that kind of stuff, but he wasn't
avid fan or avid.
No, he loves Slipknot, but the way his family situation, they're super Catholic, so you can't listen to that stuff, and he
There's nothing wrong.
That's the shit that I listen to is heavier as fuck.
I'm not saying it was correct that they wouldn't let him listen to it, but this is a situation.
555.
Then I'm 6.
Yeah. Oh, that was fucking lit.
Dude, they do it every concert. And I love it every time.
Yeah.
Because it's fucking. It's just.
Well, they call that their anthem or whatever.
Heretic anthem.
Heretic anthem. Yeah, but Eric was the first person to show me Slipknot, so it took a long time for him to get exposed to Slipknot himself.
Want me to do an intro?
An outro to this first half. So, all right, with that is the end of part 1. I'm not sure.
part 2.
I'm gonna put this at the end of part.
Great job fucking it up.
That's the best part about it.
Just to let you know, Jacob's got some awesome stories coming up.
Do I?
Oh boy.
So,
And Matt always asks about his virginity.
Yeah, Matt secretly wants to go back in time like Thanos and take my virginity.
Thanos?
I don't want to take it.
Thanos?
Thanos.
Thanos comes from the Thanatos, right?
Oh no, I thought like Vanos.
Yeah, like Vanos Gaming.
I don't know what that is. What
It's
is
a
that?
gaming.
It's a gaming channel. It's actually pretty good. But
No.
when I heard Thanos, I thought that instantly like a Thanos verse where it's Vanos, but he's Thanos.
Well, anyways, enjoy part 1. Come back for part 2. And that's Sequel Productions for this week. I'm Matt Bonta.
And I'm Damon Earl.
And I'm Jacob Rossi.